One rapper got shot while confronting his ops, and another got shot while trying to clown his ops on their block. These are rappers' deadliest IG Live moments. Starting off with PGF Mudas. This Chi-Town spitter's been climbing the ranks, but a recent incident had folks questioning if he's really about that life. Now, one day, Muda and his squad decided to take their beef to the streets, rolling up on their ops block, strapped up and ready for action. Muda hops on Instagram Live, flashing heat and talking a big game, looking to catch any ops lacking.
No pro man. A beautiful day in the neighborhood.
But Muda and his crew weren't ready for what came next. Their ops came locked, loaded, and looking for smoke. Before Muda could even process what was happening, the tables turned quick.
Nah, that ain't nobody. I was on. What are you at? What are you at? What are you at? What are you at? Take it out, blow. What are you at? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Instead of standing his ground like he claimed he would, homie hit the whip with his crew in tow. All that talk about being about that life went out the window when it was time to put up or shut up. The streets don't care about your social media clout. Muda learns the hard way that the real beef ain't for the gram. Speaking of live streams going wrong now, this next rapper was just having a regular day on IG Live, but he was just about to find out how quickly things can pop off when you least expect it. Osco 100 was chilling on the gram, vibing with his fans when things went left. Out of nowhere, shots start popping off outside. But Bosco ain't no rookie, he switched into survival mode quick.
You ran a 4-2 in the 40, blood got lit on.
Without missing a beat, homie grabbed his heat, ready to return fire. The stream went dark, but you could hear Bosco letting off shots, handling his biz. Osco showed he's always strapped and ready, even when he's just kicking it online. In the hood, you ain't got time to hesitate when you hear shots pop off. And speaking of rappers handling their business on live, this next rapper was about to show everyone what happens when you try to rob the wrong one on camera. Black Boy Juice been putting Nashville on the map, not just with bars, but with his real-life street cred. This ain't your average rapper talking big game. Black Boy Juice showed about that life when things got heated on his IG Live. Juice is chillin', streaming for fans, just another day in the life. Out of nowhere, some ops pull up, yank his car door open, and stick a strap in his face. But homie was ready.
Yeah, what y'all got going on?
Up all that. Look at it, pop in it.
Instead of folding like a lawn chair, Black Boy Juice went full beast mode. We're talking disarming the fool and using his own heat against him. That's some next level street tactics. The internet was wild, and after that went down, some heads were crying cap, saying it was all staged for clout. Whether it was a setup or not, he came out looking like a real G. And speaking of rappers catching heat on the gram now, let's slide over to this next one, who just had to bring the beef to the streets. Gbo Stan's a rapper who's made a name for himself by stirring up drama and chasing clout with his wild disses.
Tell me, get my bar out your house, and off the ring of the doorbell. Stop with that. I'm right here. Damn, how many ringing at him?
This dude's always ready to pop off. He's known for those heated exchanges with his ops on IG Live, never really backing down from a verbal scrap.
Is a cut is running from me, bro, and a dead homie, bro. I'm hot as I'm trying to spin again. This nigga, bro. He telling me to pull up to cut house, bro.
Okay, you two right now.
Let's spin again, bro. Look, I'm telling everybody already see you running, fool. Like you look bad already.
How am I running? And I just told you where I was at.
But Stan ain't just all talk. After one too many back and forths with an op online, he decided to take the beef to the streets. He went at it with the op on the gram, trading insults and threats.
From you in my life, I'll slap you.
So let's do it right now. Come on.
Look, he's smiling. He want to see me bad, gay.
Gay?
But things got real when Gaston decided to pull up on him, and he would live stream this on the gram. After some spat, Gaston lost his cool and threatened to let the heat fly, but his op wasn't backing down either, matching Gaston's energy.
Here in the front. Okay, so stay right there. Stay right there.
I'm right here in the front.
Okay, so stay.
I am.
That's when Gaston pulled out and started busting shots.
Where's Kai? Down me.
He shot and he missed.
Now he's all about that life when he's the one doing the pulling up. When the tables turn and he's the one caught lacking, his energy switches up real quick. Just goes to show you in the streets, you gotta be ready for anything at any time. But he wasn't the only rapper to catch heat while on the gram. This next one was about to find out that when you're always flexing online, sometimes your ops decide to pull up and test out your gangsta for real. Straight out of Alabama's mean streets, Honeycomb Brazy ain't your average mic spitter. This dude's been ducking and dodging laws since he was a shouty, so you know he's got ops for days. It's November 2020. Brazy's on unfamiliar turf, trying to score some Kobe merch. He's on IG Live, flexing for the fans, showing off his new fit.
Oh, we can't try to rebound for real. Come get it. Got it? Come get it for real. Come get it, man. You got to bet that bitch out of rebound. Mama.
But the vibe switches up real quick when his ops catch wind of his location and decide it's time to make some noise. And out of nowhere, bullets start flying, with these fools emptying full clips at Brazy's ride.
Dead wing.
After the shootout, Brazy hops back on live to show the damage.
None of y'all get hit. Oh, they not the back one that? That what you wore? The cold part still way. I'm on this side.
You want to keep it in the front?
Yeah.
Security cams caught the scene as well. A silver whip rolled through and then it's all fireworks. But Brazy and his squad ain't no rookies. They're strapped and ready, clapping back. By some miracle, nobody catches a slug. We know Honeycomb ain't just talking slick in his tracks, he's living that life for real. Always on point, always ready for whatever the streets might serve up. And speaking of rappers catching heat on the block, this next rapper thought he could call out his ops while he was out on their block. Lil CJ Casino's been dropping heat in the streets, but recently, his street cred had taken a major hit when he tried to flex too hard and nearly caught a fade. One day, CJ's pulling up on his ops' turf thinking he's untouchable. Dude hops on IG Live running his mouth like he owns their block, all up in the camera, just stunting and fronting.
Got in on Jesus Christ from scratch.
On blood gang.
Come. Yeah, just like that. Y'all see where I'm at on blood. I ain't nobody in the cold with me.
Watch the tough guy act crumble when shots start popping off nearby.
Come on with that, let's get that. On block, still got my little cornrow. On stop six. What's that? I'm hit. Hey, take Pee Wee.
In a hot second, CJ goes from looking hard to ducking for cover. Streets don't play, and CJ learned the lesson the hard way. Goes to show you if you ain't ready for heat, don't invite it. Now this next rapper wasn't as lucky as CJ. His beef made him pay the ultimate price. Indian Red Boy, the young blood from LA, was just starting to make waves in the rap game. At 21, his flow was catching fire, but you hardly get a happy ending in this life. July 8th, 2021 goes down as a dark day in hip-hop. Red Boy's chilling in his whip in Hawthorne, California, doing what most of us do, kicking it on IG Live with his homie Capone. And out of nowhere, shots start ringing out.
Damn, about that, fool. I got these.
The streets started buzzing, trying to figure out who pulled the trigger. Red Boy had ops both old and new, so the list of suspects was long. Most people are saying this is the Rollin' 60s revenge for being involved in defacing Nipsey Hussle's mural. When you're on the come-up, especially with beef in your rear view, you can't let your guard down for a second. Your next IG Live could be your last if you're not watching your back 24/7. Stay alert, stay alive. That's the code of these streets. But unlike Red Boy, this next rapper managed to leave with his life. Texas rapper Bugatti Casino got caught lacking by an op. Casino's chilling in the whip doing a live stream, just kicking it, keeping it real with his followers, when some dude rolls up to his window.
Whoa, Jam. What's up? What niggas doing out here?
What's good?
Coolin'. Y'all got some gas?
Nah, I ain't selling no weed, bro. What's up?
Ain't you that rapper?
Now Casino thinks it's a fan, so he's showing him love, playing it cool. But as they're chopping it up, something ain't sitting right. This fan starts acting sus, giving off weird vibes. Casino, being street smart, decides it's time to dip.
Well, I'm saying what you trying to get though.
I'm trying to get 18.
Hey, look, fam, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Come on, man, cut the car. Cut the car. Cut the car, bro.
That's when things get heated. This so-called fan ain't taking the hint and starts wilding out. Dude tries to jump Casino right there in the car.
Where y'all going there? Come on, go! What you doing?
The driver was acting mad sus too, right? He's taking his sweet time pulling away, leaving Casino exposed. Now, who knows if the driver's in on it or not, but it's clear that Casino might need to rethink his crew. Because if we're sticking with this driver, it could be a one-way ticket to the cemetery. Now, this next rapper's crew had his back. Homies were ready to take the heat when it went down. Snap Dogg, straight out of Detroit, climbing to the top the hard way. Dude's got a rap sheet that reads like a crime novel, jacking folks, catching bodies, but Snap Dogg swears it's all cap. Snap Dogg's out here vibing with his squad when pops off with someone off camera.
You talking your shit? Hey, a whole lot of gang shit. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here. We ain't gonna play with nobody out here.
Words flying, tensions rising, and before you know it, them straps come out.
Right, no, y'all snap. What's happening?
Snap Dogg pulls out the heat, empties a whole clip. We don't even know if the other dude survived. But we do know that Snap and his crew are always strapped and ready to clap back. And if you thought that was wild, peep his socials. Dude's flexing a whole brick collection online. Snap Dogg's letting everyone know he's always ready for whatever.
Just talking about snatching wood. Hey, think twice. Think motherfucking twice.
Another time, he spotted a nop in his territory and decided to handle it then and there. No talking, just action. Unlike Snap Dogg, this next rapper took the safe route and left with his life. Spider D ain't your average rapper, straight out of Chi-Town's cold-blooded streets. Dude's been navigating the street life since day one, so he knows the drill. Stay strapped or get clapped. One day, Spider's on IG Live kicking it with his fans, talking about his upcoming heat. But see, Spider had dissed one of his dead ops earlier, and payback was due. Just a few minutes into his tough guy act, all hell breaks loose. Shots start ringing out. But Spider ain't no rookie, he knows the drill. In a hot second, he's off that live and in survival mode.
No shirt on under this on BD.
I'm not worried about it.
They know, hey, you know what they say about them with the hoodie on in the summertime on BD. He ain't out here trying to play. BD in. Right up.
Later in this interview, Spider breaks it down, explaining how he just had to duck and dodge to make it out alive, and how he ain't the one to turn tail and hide just cause of some heat.
Yeah, did you go back out there after that video? Because that would have scared my life, Spider.
Yeah, hell yeah, I went back out there. Yeah, for sure. That was the weakest. That was some, out of what I done been through in my life, that was one recorded as one of the weakest.
If you're rapping in Chicago, please stay 10 steps ahead, watch your back, because your ops are never sleeping. Now, this next rapper didn't have Spider's survival instincts because he was fool enough to drop his location. 757 Lil G proving that IG Live can turn deadly real quick in the streets. You see, Lil G thought he was tough, strolling through op territory while taunting him on live. Dude was flexing hard, thinking he was untouchable.
Ran for me. You ran for me.
I know I'm gonna run for me again when you come out this building. Come out. We got what? My daddy, what?
Surprise, surprise. Shots start ringing out, probably ops firing from some windows. And Lil G's tough guy act vanished quicker than his IG views. Homie took off running, with his ops clowning him for switching up so fast.
Why? 20.
Get your blue round. Ah! That's my boy. Come on, go down. Stay on the line.
Lil G's homie, who was clowning their op, went silent.
Get him off here. Get him off here.
I ain't need to try to remove you, cause
Just goes to show all that online stunting can get real when you least expect it. Speaking of rappers catching heat now on the gram, we're gonna slide over to this next rapper. Wally streaming. Wick and his squad spot one of his ops ride rolling through. Most fools would have froze up or started running their mouths, but not Wick. The second that whip came into view, it was on sight.
What you think about we? Look, one thing about we not duckies, he still look like he trying to play crazy. What you want to leave? He's on check, shorty. You heard that shit? Where you from? I'm from Sacramento. This right here. On first grade.
Wick didn't skip a beat. He wasn't out here for show. This was real street business. Dude and his crew were ready to throw down without hesitation. No fake tough guy act, no running. Just straight action.
Yeah.
Wick proved again that 1300 got nothing on OTE. If they want to try to catch OTE lacking, they better get creative because Wick and his crew always ready for the heat. But this next rapper was about to find out that when you're always flexing on IG, the streets might just decide to test out your gangster for real. Out of Boston, we have Slim LV, who thought he could flex in Chicago without consequences. So Slim's in the city, chilling in a parking lot, going on live for his fans. But then he spots some ops, and instead of keeping it pushing, he decides to get bold. Homie walks right up to him, all heated and ready to pop off.
Yo, you from whatever? Huh? You from what? What you say? You, huh? What do you mean, money? Okay. What happened, bro?
First, it seemed like Slim was just stunting for the gram, doing his usual tough talk, but got real fast and things went from 0 to 100 in a heartbeat. Before anyone could blink, one of the ops pulled out and started busting shots at Slim.
Yeah, what happened, bro? Okay, but yo, fam.
Are you from
Yo, listen.
Are you from this side, bro?
Yeah, he's from what?
Slim's tough guy act vanished faster than money at a strip club. Bro took off running, with the IG live cutting out as he scrambled for cover. Word on the street is Slim made it to the hospital and got patched up. But did Slim learn his lesson? Nah, streets have a way of catching up, and the next time he got caught slipping, it was game over. Slim lost his life. In the rap game, especially in a city like Chicago, you can't just talk the talk, you gotta be strapped for the heat. And that's all the rappers for today. Thanks for chilling. If you like the videos, please check out the content to keep up with what these rappers get up to on their IG lives.